You know, that's all I do. You know, that's all I do, Slick. You know, I'm Mr. Offensive Coordinator over here, man.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Elite bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Relay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by get this thing going. The Aggies will kick this deep to begin the game. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. First play, taking a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play, incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller.
I just gotta lead it. That's all.
That ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot.
This nigga dropped my ball.
Penalty brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot.
Got him that time.
Inside the red zone and still running. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. One huge play.
I gotta try to get my dog Heisman this year, man.
Cash in this red zone opportunity. Runs right over the defender. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense, flying to the football. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Oh.
What a play. At midfield. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A long distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Tries to get it to the running back.
Bro, look how this man threw my fucking ball, dog.
Breaks into the open. At the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. Pick six could be a game changer.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
That crazy, though.
The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Blocked by the receiver.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And they hand it off to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But
hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. 2nd down coming up.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
No, bro, what the fuck was I running?
To the 7-yard line.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with.
I was in the wrong fucking play, dog.
The quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now...
Man, I missed it. Oh!
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Aggies come to the line in a hurry up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. A solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again.
It's texting me.
Empty set now, 5 wide. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
This offense is clicking, and clearly
everybody talking about gang.
The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing, and frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
I'm on a plane.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff.
Oh, how the fuck I missed that tackle.
And still running. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, You see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Actually, lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. It sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He goes out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient, prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. 1st and goal from the 1.
Does a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They have struggled big time in the red zone so far. Can they punch it in here? 2nd and goal. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7.
We want turnover from being back in the game, so we ain't worried.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback.
What your mom say?
minutes left on the clock. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Here comes a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He lets it rip. That one falls.
Bro, hold on to the fucking ball, dude.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his
ability
to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Took contact.
It's bullshit, bro.
That one's picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
The offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A pop pass on a jet sweep. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. On the ground, it's Hamilton. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Bro, if you're going to do that, just turn on True Clock, bro. God damn. Hell no, bitch, it don't take that long to pick no damn play. Yo, you know what you doing. You running the damn clock out.
Trying to help this defense down in the red zone.
Bro, just turn on True Clock, bro.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long convert this third down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
17, Ohio State, 7.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Taking a shot deep down the right side.
Just threw the ball out of bounds, bro.
Took a downfield shot on first down, but
Oh my God.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Muscles past the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for a man. The sure hands. It's Rodgers. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. The sure hands. It's Bell.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. A quick throw to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grinding away with their running game. As the first down is still going. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Rodgers. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Throwing up play action. Looking deep to the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Now the important point after attempt. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Receiver in motion now. pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Bro, they let him catch. Oh my, boy, I'm done with this shit, bro.
The offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
This shit here, boy. You can't make this shit up. Every fucking pass I catch, this nigga tackling me, I drop the ball, but this bitch hold on to me.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried.
I don't give a fuck what he got, man. That's some bullshit.
Still a long way to go. Still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Now, Texas A&M.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ah, here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, that last touchdown will just about do it. At least we had a little drama there late anyways to keep things interesting.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And this pass is caught.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Caught near the sticks. It's Rodgers. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays and big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Extra point splits the uprights. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The hand seen able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run in the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And that